On the first really warm, dry day in early March, Dr. Leigh Culver left her clinic at lunchtime and drove out to Sullivan's Crossing. As she walked into the store at the campground, the owner, Sully, peeked around the corner from the kitchen. "Hi," Leigh said. "Have you had lunch yet?" "Just about to," Sully replied. "Let me take you to lunch," she said. "What's your pleasure?" "My usual. Turkey on whole wheat. In fact, I just made it." "Aw, I'd like to treat you." "Appreciate the sentiment, Doc, but it's my store. I can't let you buy me a sandwich that's already bought and paid for. In fact, I'll make another one real quick if that sounds good to you." He started pulling out his supplies. "What are you doing out here in the middle of the day?" "I wanted to sit outside for a little while," she said. "It's gorgeous. There are no sidewalk cafes in town, and I don't have any patio furniture yet. Can we sit on the porch?" "I hosed it down this morning," he said. "It's probably dried off by now. Got a little spring fever, do you?" It seemed like a long winter, didn't it? And I haven't seen this place in spring. People around here talk about spring a lot. Sully handed her a plate and picked up his own. "Grab yourself a drink, girl. Yeah, this place livens up in spring. The wildflowers come out and the wildlife shows off their young'uns. Winter was probably long for you because everyone had the flu." "Including me," she said. "I'm looking forward to the spring babies. I got here last summer in plenty of time for the fall foliage and rutting season. There was a lot of noise." She took a bite of her sandwich. "Yum! This is outstanding. Thank you."
Outstanding would be a hamburger," he groused. "I'm almost up to burger day. I get one a month."
She laughed. "Is that what your doctor recommends?"
"Let me put it this way. It's not on the diet the nutritionist gave me, but the doctor said one a month probably wouldn't kill me." He said, probably. I think it's a lot of bullshit. I mean, I get that it ain't heart healthy to slather butter on my steak every day, but if this diet's so goddamn healthy, why ain't I lost a pound in 2 years?
"Maybe you're the right weight." "You've lost a couple of pounds since the heart attack," she said. She had, after all, seen his chart. When Leigh was considering moving to the small-town clinic, she visited Timberlake to check out the surroundings. It was small, pleasant, clean, and quiet. The clinic was a good urgent care facility, and she had credentials in both family medicine and emergency medicine. She was made to order. It was owned and operated by a hospital chain out of Denver, so they could afford her. And she was ready for a slower life in a scenic place. When she first arrived, someone, she couldn't remember who, suggested she go out to Sully's to look around. People from town liked to go out there to swim. Firefighters and paramedics, as well as rangers and search and rescue teams, like to hike and rock climb around there, then grab a cold beer at the general store. Sully, she learned, always had people around. Long-distance hikers came off the Continental Divide Trail right at the crossing. It was a good place to camp, collect mail, restock supplies from socks to water purification kits. That's when she first got to know Sully. She had looked around in June and moved to Timberlake the next month. She might have missed the spring explosion of wildflowers, but she was in awe of the changing leaves in fall and heard the elk bugle, grunt, and squeak in the woods. It took her about 5 minutes to fall in love.